Hey, my love, what's going on? How are you doing during this quarantine? Hashtag quarantines, this whole coronavirus thing, it's wild. It is a wild ride, isn't it? I wanted to come here today and film a video because I consider myself to be a light worker, right? I like to raise the vibe. I like to keep things bright. I like to keep things positive. And I feel like this might be necessary right now because a lot of people are stuck at home. A lot of people don't know what to do with themselves because they've never had this much time. They're freaking out, maybe consuming a little bit too much social media. Addicted to the cell phone addiction is real. I have caught myself recently just aimlessly scrolling. And it's really easy to do that when you're like, oh shit, what the hell else do I do, Melissa? You know, I'm stuck here with my kids. I'm stuck here with my family. Maybe you're like me and you're completely alone. I want to help you learn how to value this time, appreciate this time. I truly believe that this type of situation happens for us, not to us, right? So trying to keep the light bright, this is happening for a greater reason. And I truly believe that this is forcing people to slow down a little bit. Isolation forces people to spend some time alone. And I want to do my part to help you not dread this time alone. Let's find the appreciation in it, all right? So I want to chat a little bit about journaling today, all right? As most of you know, I am a life coach and I help people guide themselves on this self-discovery journey, right? And it's really important because reality is a lot of people don't truly know themselves on like a deep level, right? It's pretty hard to really understand yourself and value yourself if you're constantly on the go, you're constantly showing up for other people in the people pleaser mode, you're constantly at work, you're constantly distracted by this or that, you have a million things to do on your to-do list. It's like we kind of lose sight on trying to get to know ourselves better every single day. All right, so this time of isolation, like what a perfect time to be like, oh, let me see what this whole journaling is all about. All right, I'm gonna be straight up honest, little disclaimer here. I hated journaling, hated it. Like I can't tell you how many different therapists I worked with, how many different specialists I worked with my entire childhood, and I was always told to journal and I always resisted it. So the fact that now here I am today making a video about journaling is just mind-blowing to me. And it also shows that you can change the way you think, you can change the way you feel. All right, because now I preach journaling left and right. If you've worked with me before, you've probably done some of my assignments before, because I think a lot of people get really stuck because they open up their journal, they got their pen, they're ready to go, and then they're like, well, what the fuck do I actually write, you know? So what do you actually write? That's what I want to chat about a little bit today. I love helping guide people with prompts, with things to actually ask themselves, questions, and then kind of getting in the routine of that. Okay, I always call this stuff life work because even though I might ask you a journal prompt and you answer it once, reality is you'll always want to keep adding to it. Your answer might change or evolve, right? You might think of something else to add to it. So these journal prompts are not just to do once, but they're to continue doing and to revisit frequently. All right, so some things to think about when you are journaling. I always ask my clients to try their hardest to turn their mind off. Their thinking mind off. Like pretend you have a switch on your mind, try to turn it off. And when you turn it off, I want you to sink down into your heart. Okay, so this is more using your emotion. How do you feel, right? When we're in our head and we're using our thinking mind, what happens is we judge ourselves. I've caught myself being like, well, am I doing this right? Am I doing this whole journaling thing right? Am I writing this okay? Does this sound okay? Like, should I be doing bullet points? Should I be writing in paragraphs? That is what we don't want. We want to avoid that. So if you can turn that thinking mind off and sink into your heart and just let your hand flow, right? No judging yourself, no second guessing yourself. If something comes to you, you write it down because this is the beauty of journaling. What we're doing is we're actually getting some of the clutter from within us out. Get it out on paper, out of your body, release it from your body, make more space, right? When we want to attract more and more into our life, sometimes we energetically have to clear the space. And I truly believe that journaling, amongst meditation, amongst breath work, amongst movement, yoga, stretching, expansion, I truly believe that doing some of this stuff and getting into some of these practices is what's going to help clear the space for you to attract more into your life. All right, so it's a powerful, powerful thing, and I just hope you listen up. If you're the type of person that resists journaling with your entire being, congratulations for even watching this video. Props to you right now, all right? And to know that I was there too. I walked this same exact path, and I will tell you that I am on the other side now. I look forward to my journaling time, and I spend part of every single day in a journal. All right, and not every day am I writing 5 pages. Sometimes I'm just writing 1 page, but I am always connecting to the highest version of myself through writing. I ask myself questions. I ask for guidance. I literally let my highest self through me and write out the lessons that I need to be learning. All right, so I've got a couple questions that you can give a try if you are home with not much else to do. All right, so remember, all judgment aside here, all judgment aside. Write that down on the top of your paper if you need to. All judgment aside, all right? What do I appreciate about myself, my journey, and my personality? What do you appreciate about yourself? For some people, this is going to be so easy. You're going to be able to just write all this stuff that you appreciate about yourself. And that's great. I want to help everyone get there, right? Other people might feel super awkward right now. They might be like, I don't like talking about myself. I don't like thinking about myself. I can't think of anything that I appreciate about myself. That's exactly how you know that this is the type of work that you need to raise your self-worth, to raise the vibration, to feel good about this one life that you were blessed with. All right, so what do you appreciate about yourself? What do you appreciate about your body? What do you appreciate about your journey? What do you appreciate about all the hard things that you've been through? What do you appreciate about this present moment right now? With as chaotic as everything is around, what do you appreciate about right now? All right, this is very similar to gratitude journaling. Maybe you've heard of gratitude journaling before. It's one of the most popular ones, right? To write down the things that you're grateful for. I want you writing down the things that you're grateful for about yourself, right? For some reason, when I first started this, I found it way easier to write down things that I was grateful about in nature, in other people, in material things. But I had a really hard time about finding gratitude for myself. So that's the challenge that I'm giving you right now. You can obviously write all the things that you're grateful for about the rest of your life as well, but this is the challenge, is find the gratitude for yourself. The gratitude, the appreciation, the love, the respect. Tap into that, all right? What are my favorite characteristics about myself? What are your favorite qualities about yourself? What are your favorite parts of your personality? What are your favorite core values? So this is a really good one. Core values are really interesting, and I feel like I thought about them in like grade school or college, but like lost sight of what are my core values. So one of the things that I always tell my clients to do is Google core values and then go through lists of core values and pick out the ones that feel in your heart. Not what you think would be good for you, what you feel you connect with and you align with. Write your core values down, baby, and then pick out your top 5 core values, your top 3 core values, and your number 1 core value. All right? Woo, that's a good one. I love this one. All right, so this is more positive stuff. Now let's start identifying some of the negative shit that we need to move through. We need to elevate above some of this negative stuff. All right, so what are some of the crazy things that I catch myself saying to myself? What are some of the crazy things that I catch myself saying to myself, right? So we are always thinking and we are always listening. Our thoughts can be very powerful. Our thoughts can also be very toxic, right? So I'm inviting you to bring some awareness into the things that you're thinking most often, right? And I want you to start writing down some of the negative shit that you hear yourself say. Find it, become aware of it, write it down, and then what can you say instead to shift out of it? So this is about raising personal awareness. listening to the thoughts within your head more frequently. That is the only way to create change in your life, is to start becoming more aware. All right, so I want you listening. What are some of the nasty things that I say to myself? Write it down, get it physically out of your body. This is why the actual pen to paper, I'm not even about typing, I'm about pen to paper. Get the negative shit out of your body so you can look down at it on paper and laugh at it, because it's not true, it's not helpful, it's harming you, and you are ready to elevate to the next version of yourself. All right, so what are some of those nasty things that you say to yourself? Look at them. If you need to, scribble them out. Scribble them out, you know, scribble so hard that you rip through to the other page. All right, scribble that out, and what can you rewrite? All right, so if you're saying to yourself all the time, I'm so fat, my clothes don't fit me, I look awful, my body is disgusting, catch yourself. Those were things that I told myself over and over and over again, and because of that, I never saw the results that I wanted in my body. I never saw the weight loss. I never saw the lean muscle that I was trying so hard for, because my thoughts were full of nasty things that I was saying to myself. And because of that, I was resisting the transformation in my body. So I had to uncover those nasty things that I said to myself, get them out of my body on paper, scratch that shit out, and rewrite it. I respect my body. This is the only body that I have. This is the body that I've been blessed with. No matter what my body looks like in the mirror, my body is showing up for me every single day in so many ways. I need to connect to that respect. I need to connect to that love, and I need to really tap into that higher vibration state of thinking, right? So what can you replace some of your negative thoughts with? This can be challenging. If you need help, reach out. Your girl is always on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. A_healthy_attitude. I'm always there to chat with you, to help guide you. So this was just a little activity that I wanted to share all about journaling. I love it so much. It's changed my entire life. Like, if there is any practice that I have gotten into to change my life, it is journaling, meditation, mindfulness, the awareness, and the ability to shift, the ability to choose my thoughts wisely and with intention. All right, so I love you. I feel you. I feel your energy here with me. I hope you can feel my energy right now. I am sending you so much love, so much strength, and so much faith during this time. It is a scary time. I'm not going to deny that, but I will just always remind you that you choose the way you view things. And if you view things in this place of fear right now, if you tie into the media, it's just going to keep bringing you into that vicious, downward, negative, low vibe cycle. So please do the things to light yourself up. Please do the things to empower yourself, to bring yourself into an upward spiral. And if coming here and chilling with me for a little bit helps you do that, I really invite you to do so. So my YouTube channel is coming back, baby. It has been years. So hit subscribe. I'm going to have tons of high vibe messages that have personally helped impact my life. And I'm just going to show up and share them, because if it helps one other person, I'm going to be really happy. All right, so subscribe if you haven't. Share this with a friend. If you know someone who would like totally benefit from this video, please share. It means the world to me, so thank you. I love you guys so much. I wish I could give you a big old hug, but I hope you feel my love. I hope you feel my good vibe energy, and I'll see you very soon. Mwah. Stay healthy. Mindset too.